never asked for perfect words or promises you couldn't keep. I never needed grand gestures, just someone who would choose me. I didn't want the world or more, didn't dream of something new. Through every tear and every fight, all I wanted was you. I stood beside you through the storms while you searched for something else. I gave you all the love I had and lost myself. All I wanted was you, not someone better, not someone new. I wanted your time, your truth, your heart, but you were already torn apart. All I wanted was you, even when you broke me in two. I stayed and loved you honestly, while you were letting go of me. I ignored the signs, the distance growing, the nights you weren't really there. I told myself love means waiting even when it's unfair. I defended you when others knew you were slipping through my hands. I believed in what we could be while you had other plans. I chose you every single day. You chose silence, chose the space. I kept hoping you'd turn around and see my face. All I wanted was you, not the lies, not the pain. I wanted the boy who said forever, not the one who walked away. All I wanted was you. When my world was falling apart, I held on to you with everything, while you let go of my heart. Was I asking too much to be loved the same? To be chosen without begging, without feeling ashamed. I gave you my soul, my truth, my youth. And after all the damage, all I wanted was you. All I wanted was you, and now the truth still hurts. I loved you more than I loved myself, and that's the part that burns. All I wanted was you, but you wanted someone else. I gave you my whole heart and learned to survive without you myself. All I wanted was you, and now I'm learning to want myself again. I asked for your time, you gave me excuses. I asked for your truth, you gave me abuse. I didn't need perfection, diamonds or fame, just to feel like I matter. When you said my name, I waited for texts that never came, made up reasons to soften the pain. I lowered my voice, my needs, my pride, just to keep you here, just to survive. I told myself this is what love is, but love all, I kept believing you'd finally stop. I learned how to ask without asking much, how to miss someone I still could touch. I felt so small in your big world, like I was optional, easily replaced, easily hurt. I made myself smaller so you'd stay the same. I carried the weight of all your shame. I was begging for the bare minimum while you gave your best to someone new. I was bleeding quietly beside you, pretending I was fine for you. I was begging for the bare minimum while losing every part of me. I traded my self-worth for your temporary company. I don't recognize the girl I became for you. She deserved more than what you put her through. I was on my knees emotionally praying you would stay, but love should never feel like it's something you have to beg to keep. I was begging for the bare minimum, and that's when I finally knew, if I have to beg to be loved, then I'm already losing you. I was begging for the bare minimum while my heart was falling apart. I gave you everything I had, and you gave me the bare minimum of your heart. I was begging, and you didn't even notice. I sit alone in my room tonight. The world is quiet, but my heart's afire. Tears fall slow, but you don't hear. I'm breaking down, but no one's near. I hide my face behind my hands, pretending I can still withstand the pain of knowing you don't care, while I'm drowning in my despair. I'm screaming in my mind, but no sound comes out. I'm yelling for you, but you're nowhere around. I'm crying without sound, falling apart inside. You left me with nothing but the tears I can't hide. I'm crying without sound while my heart is breaking slow. I loved you endlessly, and you'll never know. I replay our moments in my head, every word you said, every tear I shed. I wonder why I gave my all to someone who'd never call. I whisper your name into the air, hoping somehow you'd care, but silence answers back to me, and I'm still trapped in this misery. I'm shouting in my soul, but nobody can hear. The love I still hold turns into fear. I'm crying without sound, alone with all my pain. I loved you more than anything, and you let me remain. I'm crying without sound Yet the heartache screams inside. I stayed when it was hard to stay. I loved you in every way. I gave my time, my truth, my trust, even when love felt unjust. I forgave things I shouldn't have, made excuses you never asked. I held us up with shaking hands while you barely tried to understand. I blame myself for your mistakes, carried a weight that wasn't mine to take. I shrank my heart so you'd feel tall. Now I see the truth in it all. I deserved more than broken promises, more than silence in your arms. I deserved love that stayed and fought, not words that slowly did me harm. I deserved more than halfway care, more than feeling I was alone. I gave you all of me for free. You gave me reasons to let go. I begged for things that should be shown. Perfection shouldn't feel unknown. I waited nights, I waited days, while you walked further away. I tried to be what you would love, but it was never enough, because the truth I couldn't see was you never chose me fully. I thought love meant enduring pain, calling hurt a part of faith. That love shouldn't leave you small, or make you question your worth at all. I deserved more than empty eyes, more than tears I had to hide. I deserved honesty and time, not excuses dressed as lies. I deserve more than almost love, more than maybe, more than doubt. I gave you chances endlessly. Now I'm choosing myself out. I'm not angry, I'm awake. There's a difference, make no mistake. I don't hate you, I just see what your love did to me. I won't beg for what is right, I won't dim to be your light. Loving you showed me the truth that I deserved more than you. I deserve more. Choose me. Wake up to a softer sound, no tears falling to the ground. The weight I carried for so long feels lighter now, it's almost gone. I looked inside and found a girl, still standing after everything. She's tired, yes, but she's still whole, still learning how to glow. I don't blame my heart for loving hard, it only did what our hearts do. I forgive the nights I lost myself, I was trying to love too. I found myself again in the quiet after pain, in the moments I chose peace over begging you to stay. I found myself again, not broken, just reborn. I didn't lose who I was becoming someone strong. I wear my smile a little slow, but it's honest now, I know. I don't rush love, I don't chase. I finally like my own space. I learned my worth wasn't yours to give, it lived in me the whole damn time. I don't need someone to choose me, I already chose my life. I don't erase the love we had and shape the woman here, but I won't let old wounds decide what I deserve from here. I found myself again, in my scars and my truth. Every tear I cried alone led me back to you, me. I found myself again, with my head held high. I survived what broke my heart and still learned how to try. I'm not afraid of loving deep, I'm just wiser now. I won't disappear to be enough, I know my worth somehow. If love comes knocking at my door, it'll meet the real me. Not the girl who begged for less, but the one who's finally free. I found myself again, and she's stronger than before. She knows love shouldn't hurt this much, or leave you on the floor. I found myself again, in my voice, in my name, and no one gets to take from me what I fought so hard to say. I found myself again. And this time I'm staying. I gave you every piece of me, my laughter, my tears, my history. I gave you my mornings, my nights, my silent prayers, my quiet fights. I laid my heart across your hands, hoped you treasure what you held, but you treated it like it was sand. slipping through untouched, expelled. I thought love was enough to make you stay, but you wanted more than I could give anyway. Here in the crime, I watched you smile at someone new while I replayed everything we knew. I whispered love that went unheard, every word a wasted bird. I tried to fill your empty space with all the love I could embrace, but nothing ever seemed to touch the part of you that mattered so much. I thought devotion would make you see, but loyalty wasn't enough for me. You wanted something I couldn't provide, so you let my heart break inside. I gave you everything, and you turned away. I gave you all my passion, and you threw it all away. I gave you everything, and I lost myself in the fight. You left me broken and lonely in the shadows of the night. I bled for you, I waited for you, I prayed for us, I stayed true. I gave my all, I gave my best, and you left me in this mess. I gave you everything, and you never cared. I loved you with my life, and you never shared. I gave you everything, my heart, my soul, my time. Now I'm learning slowly, love should not feel like a crime. I gave you everything, and I'm still standing, broken but alive. I don't recognize the girl I see, staring back from the mirror at me. She used to laugh, she used to dream, now she's just trying to breathe. I shaped my world around your needs, ignored my own, ignored my pleas. I gave you space, I gave you time, somehow I lost what used to be mine. I changed my voice, I changed my skin, just to keep you letting me in. I erased parts of who I was for love that never loved me back. I lost myself loving you, forgot what I deserved. I gave you all of my heart and left myself unheard. I lost myself She deserved more than silent pain, more than tears I learned to hide. I gave you my youth, my soul, my fire. You left me empty, worn and tired. I thought love meant losing myself. Now I'm trying to come back. I lost myself loving you, but I'm still alive. I'm picking up the pieces you left behind. I lost myself loving you, but I'm learning to see the love I was begging for starts with me. I lost myself loving you. Now I'm finding me again. I loved you in the quiet, in the loud. I chose you and you never chose me back. I screamed your name inside my chest while you were already looking past. I held your pain like it was mine, ignored my own, crossed every line. I kept believing you would stay if I just loved you harder every day. I kept shrinking myself so you'd have more space. I learned how to smile while tears ran down my face. I loved you louder than you loved me, louder than my breaking heart. I gave you all of my tomorrows, you couldn't even give a start. I loved you louder through the silence, when you stopped trying, stopped caring too. I was fighting for forever, you were already halfway through. I waited hours for a word, a message, a sign, something heard. You said I'm tired, I'm just busy, but loving me was never your priority. I felt alone right next to you, sleeping beside someone I barely knew. I whispered love, you turned away, like my feelings were too much to stay. I made excuses to protect your name. I carried the blame for all your change. I loved you louder when you pulled away, louder when you shut me out. I begged for signs you still cared while you lived without a doubt. I loved you louder than my self-respect, louder than my own needs too. I lost myself just trying to prove that I was enough for you. Why was my love never enough? Why did I have to break just to feel your touch? I gave you my heart in pieces and whole. You took what you wanted and left me cold. I loved you louder than the truth that you were never really mine. I held on tight to broken promises while you were letting go with time. I loved you louder till I shattered, till I had nothing left to give. You walked away without a scar. I'm the one just trying to live. I search for flaws in every mirror, trying to see what you couldn't love. I replayed every word I said, wondering where I messed it up. I changed my laugh, I changed my voice, I blame my heart for every choice. I twisted myself into someone new, still not enough for you. You never said it, but I felt it loud. I was trying so hard to make you proud. Compared myself to every girl, every smile that caught your eyes. I convinced myself I was the problem, every tear, every lie. I swallowed words I needed to scream, pretended I was stronger than I seemed. I kept apologizing for my pain, like loving you was something to be ashamed. I learned how to hate myself just to understand why I couldn't be your favorite plan. I was never enough for you. I felt it every day, in the space between your words, in the way you turned away. I was never enough for you, and that's the part that hurts. I broke myself in pieces just to love you first. Maybe if I was prettier, maybe if I was less, maybe if I needed you less, you would have stayed, I guess. But love shouldn't feel like punishment or something you must earn. I was burning alive while you refused to learn. I was never enough for you, but I gave you all of me. You took my heart without a scar and left the damage here with me. I was never enough for you, and now I finally see the love I was begging for was never meant for me. I wasn't enough for you, but I gave you everything. I held on longer than I should, believed in us when you never could. I waited for you to change somehow, but I don't wait anymore now. I replayed words you never meant, stayed through things I shouldn't accept. I love the idea of who you were, not the truth that slowly hurt. I finally see it clearly now, truly, that's not a lie. I'm letting you go. Hoping for a sign, a warm embrace. I've counted days, I've counted nights, praying you choose me, make it right. But you're always distant, far away, living your life while mine decays. I've given my heart too many times, and I'm left with nothing but sighs. I'm tired of hoping, I'm tired of pain, I'm tired of loving and being ignored again. I'm tired of waiting for a love that won't come. I'm tired of breaking while you're having fun. I'm tired of waiting for someone who won't see the heart I've been offering was always meant for me. I've silenced my tears, swallowed my cries, wiped my own face, hidden my own sighs. I beg for your time, I beg for care, but you were never, ever there. I replay our moments, all in my head, every word you said, every tear I shed. And now I realize I can't keep trying to love someone who keeps denying. I've given my all, but it's never enough. I'm tired of fighting for a love that's too tough. I'm tired of waiting for a love that won't stay. I'm tired, know you drift away. I'm tired of waiting for a love that won't stay. I'm tired of hurting while you drift away. I'm tired of waiting for someone who can't see the love I'm pouring out was always meant to be free. I try to hold on, I try to believe, but waiting for you just made me grieve. I deserve someone who will fight for me, not a love that leaves me begging endlessly. I'm tired of waiting for your empty words. I'm tired of falling for someone who hurts. I'm tired of waiting. I need to let go. I'll find my own highly grown. I'm tired of waiting. It's time to love. I'm lying next to you, but I feel so far. Your body's here, your mind's in another dark. Your arms around me, but they don't feel warm. Like I'm being held by someone already gone. You scroll through your phone, avoiding my eyes. I memorize silence, learn how to survive. I whisper your name, you don't even hear. I'm right here beside you, but I disappear. I stopped asking questions I already knew. Every answer I needed was the distance in you. I'm invisible in your arms tonight, held but never felt. You touch me like a habit, not like someone you wanna help. I'm invisible in your arms somehow, even when you're close. I'm begging to be seen by the one I love the most. I dress up for you, but you don't look twice. I laugh at your jokes, you don't ask if I'm fine. I learn how to fade without making a sound, how to break in pieces while you're still around. I miss the way you used to care, now I'm just a way you barely bear. Give you love, you give me space, and call it normal, call it fate. I'm tired of pretending this doesn't hurt. Being lonely with you is the worst kind of hurt. I'm invisible in your arms tonight, breathing but not alive. I'm sleeping next to someone who already said goodbye. I'm invisible in your arms, my love, fading every day. I'm losing myself slowly while you look away. If I vanished in the morning, would you even know? Would you feel the silence, or just let me go? I'm screaming in my head, but my mouth won't move. I'm breaking quietly, so I don't bother you. I'm invisible in your arms tonight, and it's killing me inside. I'd rather be alone and hurting than love like I don't exist. I'm invisible in your arms, my heart, and I can't pretend anymore. I'm begging to be chosen one, right here. Why can't you see me? Why can't you see me? I gave you all I had inside, but love shouldn't make me cry. I walked beside you through the pain, yet you let me fall again. I beg for comfort songs was never meant for me. Love shouldn't hurt like this, but I loved you anyway. I gave my heart entirely, and you let it slip away. Love shouldn't hurt like this, but here I am still bleeding inside. I wake up with tears still on my face, the same old hurt, the same old space. Your name still echoes in my chest, but I'm learning how to take each breath. Some days I fall apart again, some nights I call out in my head. I'm not okay, but I'm still here, still standing through the fear. I thought the pain would end my life, but it didn't win the fight. I'm broken, yes, but I remain, breathing through the pain. I'm still crying, still breathing, still hurting, still healing. My heart is cracked, but it beats somehow. I don't know how, but I'm here right now. I'm still crying, still breathing, still shaking, still believing. Even in pieces I survive. I'm still alive. I walk alone where we once stood, remembering when love felt good. The memories cut, but they fade, a little less sharp every day. I miss you more than I admit, but I miss myself a little bit. I'm learning that both things can be true. Missing me, missing you. I didn't think I'd make it through all the nights I cried for you, but here I am, still on my feet, still feeling every heartbeat. I'm still crying, still breathing, still breaking, still healing. The pain still whispers when I'm alone, but it doesn't own me anymore. I'm still crying, still breathing, still lost, but still dreaming. I fell apart, but I survived. I'm still alive. I don't need to be okay today, I just need to stay. One more breath, one more night, one more moment of light. I loved you with my whole soul, and yes, it took its toll, but loving you didn't kill me, it taught me how to live. I'm still crying, still breathing, still wounded, still healing. I'm not the same girl you broke inside. I'm stronger than the tears I hide. I'm still crying, still breathing, still learning what love means. And even through the pain I feel, I know one day I'll heal. Still crying, still breathing, still here. The room was dark, my phone in my hand, your name lit up like a final command. One sentence, one truth, one lie too late, and suddenly my heart couldn't take the weight. I sat on the floor, back to the wall, trying to breathe, trying not to fall. My hands were shaking, my chest was tight. That was the moment I lost the fight. I thought I was strong, I thought I'd be fine, but love doesn't warn you before it destroys your mind. That was the night I broke, the night I couldn't stand. I loved you with my whole life, and you crushed it in your hands. That was the night I broke, no tears left to hide. I screamed your name into the darkness, and something inside me died. I replayed every memory, like it might change the end. I blame myself for loving you again and again. I called your phone till my voice was gone. You never answered, you just moved on. I was begging the air to hear me cry while you were sleeping next to her, just fine. I gave you my heart, you gave me this pain. I don't know how to be okay after everything we became. That was the night I broke, when the truth cut through my skin. I felt my future shatter as your silence settled in. That was the night I broke, I couldn't save myself. I was bleeding in the dark with no one else. I tried to pray, but words wouldn't come. I just sat there shaking, numb, undone. I loved you more than I loved my life, and that's what made it hurt this much. I trusted you with everything, and you destroyed it with one touch. That was the night I broke, and I don't feel the same. I lost the girl I used to be when you chose someone else over my flame. That was the night I broke, and nothing's been okay. I survived the moment you destroyed me, but the scars still stay. That was the night I broke, and I'm still trying to breathe. I felt it before I heard the truth, in the way you stopped holding me. Your smile changed, your eyes did too, like your heart found somewhere else to be. You said I was just overthinking, said there was nothing I should fear, but your distance spoke louder than every lie I chose to hear. I trusted you with all my scars. You promised forever, then broke my heart. You chose someone else while I was choosing you. You were building new memories while I was fighting for us two. You chose someone else and left me here to fall. I gave you my whole heart, you didn't choose me at all. I asked you straight, you looked away. Said she's just a friend, nothing more. But I could feel it in your silence. I was already replaced before. I replayed every moment, trying to see when I lost your love, how I went from your everything to someone you weren't proud of. I stayed loyal, I stayed true while you were slowly slipping through. You chose someone else when I needed you most. You let me believe in us while you were letting go. You chose someone else without a goodbye. I was loving you honestly while you were living a lie. Was I too blind or just too in love? Did you ever hesitate before giving her my spot? I trusted you with my heart, you handed it to someone new, and now I'm bleeding quietly from loving someone like you. You chose someone else, and that choice destroyed me. I watched my future disappear while you walked away so easily. You chose someone else, and I was left behind, still loving you in pieces, still trying to survive. You chose someone else, and I'm the one who paid the price. You ask how I'm doing now, like you didn't leave me on the ground. You say my name like it's the same, but something in me changed. I hear your voice, but it feels far, like echoes from who you were. You're standing right in front of me, yet you don't see me. I used to explain every tear, every fear, every scar, but I'm done translating my pain to someone who never listened. You don't get me anymore, you lost that part of me. I don't open every door, I don't bleed honest that's the part you'll never touch. You don't get me much. You don't get me anymore, and that's okay with me. I'm not the girl you left behind. I'm who I chose to be. You don't get me anymore. I finally let you go. You lost the right to know my heart a long time ago. You don't get me anymore. You don't get me anymore. And I'm at peace with that. I gave you all my love and trust, but you let me bleed, left me in dust. Every word, every broken vow, I held it close, but you tore it down. I waited for you to hold me near, but all I felt was your cold stare. I bled in silence, no one could see. The way your love was killing me. I thought we were forever. I thought you would fight, but you let me fall alone into the endless night. You let me bleed while standing so near. You watched me shatter and didn't wipe a tear. You let me bleed while loving someone else. I gave you my everything and lost myself. I bled for your happiness, sacrificed my own. I thought love meant giving, but all I got was alone. I whispered my fears, my silent screams, but you were blind to all my dreams. I gave my heart, you took it slow and left me broken, nowhere to go. I trusted you with all my soul. You left me empty, not whole. I held on to hope that wasn't true, and now I'm paying the price of you. You let me bleed while standing so close. You watched me fall, but you didn't care the most. You let me bleed while I loved you stay. I gave you my everything, and you broke my will. Why did I stay? Why did I fight? Why did I love with all my might? You took my heart and left it torn. I'm bleeding in the dark. Since the day you were gone, you let me bleed, and now I see that loving you to survive. You used to notice every little thing, the way I laugh, the way I breathe. Now I change right in front of you, and you don't even seem to see. I cut my hair, wore your favorite dress, hoped you'd say something, anything, but your eyes just passed right through me, like I'm not someone you need. But the truth hurts louder. You were gone all along. You stopped seeing me long before you left. I was standing right beside you, but you chose someone else. You stopped seeing me when I needed you the most. I was screaming without a sound while you were in your tone. How I'm fine, man, leave me alone. Your kisses felt like something rehearsed, like loving me was now a curse. I waited for you to come back to me, but you were busy being free. I held on to what we used to be while you were letting go of me. I blame my heart for wanting more, but love shouldn't feel like a closed door. You stopped seeing me in your busy life. I became a memory before the goodbye. You stopped seeing me like I faded away, like my tears were nothing, like my pain was okay. Was I too much or not enough? Did you stop loving me or never really love? I replay every moment, trying to understand how I lost you slowly while holding your hand. You stopped seeing me, and I finally see I was fighting alone for something we used to be. You stopped seeing me, and it broke me inside. I loved you completely, while you just let me die. You stopped seeing me, and that's when I disappear. You used to hold me like I was your home, like the world is quiet when we're alone. Your hands were promises, warm and true. Now they don't even reach for me like they used to. I remember the way you said my name, like you like I was safe. Now I'm standing right in front of you, and you look at me like I'm someone you knew. I tried to be patient, I tried to be strong. I kept loving you, even when it felt wrong. You used to hold me when I was breaking. Now I'm breaking, you're just watching. I gave you my heart, my soul, my breathing, but you stopped choosing me. You used to tell me I was everything. Now I'm nothing in your eyes. I'm crying in your silence while you let our love die. I stayed when your love grew cold, when your words felt empty, rehearsed and old. I blame myself for the space in your touch, like loving you less would hurt me less, but it hurts too much. I watched you drift, little by little, still I held on. My heart so brittle, I was screaming inside, begging you to see that I was drowning right beside you. Silently I lowered my standards just to keep you near. I begged for affection and swallowed my fear. You used to hold me like I mattered. Now I'm just a shadow you pass by. I loved you louder than my own heartbeat, and you didn't even try. You used to wipe my tears away. Now you're the reason they fall. I'm crying in pieces while you feel nothing at all. Did you ever notice how quiet I became? I was fading slowly and you never said my name. I gave you everything till there was nothing left. Now I'm lying on the floor with a broken breath. You used to hold me when I was weak. Now I'm weak and I'm alone. I loved you like it was forever. You loved me like I was temporary, disposable. You used to say you'd never leave, but you left while standing here. I'm crying in your absence, even when you were near. You used to hold me.